Between both sunshine or not, it's a humid start to your Friday morning. Temperatures widely in the teens at the moment. These are just some of the warmest spots, sitting at around 16 degrees right now, which is closer to what it should be on an afternoon, never mind first thing in the morning. But here's the rain. Parts of North Wales, northern England, a narrowing band of patchy rain pushing its way southwards. We've seen wet starts in areas of Scotland, especially in the north, but that's actually clearing away too. It will leave sunny breaks, so it will get a bit better and brighter, especially sort of northern England, North Wales compared with right now. But there'll be a few showers into the afternoon here as well. And across some eastern parts of Scotland, not as warm as yesterday. We saw 22 the high here, only around 15 or 16. 19 though in Glasgow, 20 in Belfast. A few rain showers in Northern Ireland through the afternoon, but as I said, much better through Northern England, North Wales. Cloudier though through central southern parts of Wales and the Midlands. Could be some drizzle on the hills from that, but southernmost counties of England sticking with the sunshine and highs of 25 or 26 degrees again, similar to yesterday. Feeling quite humid with it. Tonight, another mild night, not quite as warm as it was last night. A few spots of rain in the west with plenty of cloud, but eastern areas seen something a bit clearer. But as we go into your weekend, Saturday, warmer still across some southern and eastern areas. A few showers in the north and the west especially. Some of those could be heavy and thundery. Fresher for all by Sunday. Still dry though to the south and east, but that will change next week. Back to both.
Okay, thanks very much, Matt. We'll speak in half an hour.
So we're going to talk about a celebration now, a celebration of a career spanning decades. The actor, comedian and writer Rick Mayall became known for his roles in hit shows such as The New Statesman, Young Ones and Bottom.
Now, more than a decade after his death at the age of 56, his life and work is being celebrated with a new star-studded festival in his hometown of Droitwich. Our Midlands correspondent Phil Mackey can tell us more.
Who's been tampering with my question cards? It was me! It was me!
For a generation growing up in the 1980s and 90s, Rick Mayall was a comedy god.
Yeah! Have you had enough, Nazi?
Everything Rick did was so full of charisma, it was like magic, you know. Even if you've never heard of him, he walked in a room and who's that?
What Rick did was so exuberantly, fabulously, gleefully huge that you know, in the right moment, it was probably about as funny as it's possible to be.
So it's quite intimate, it's quite small, but we actually love it.
It all started here in the Norbury Theatre in Droitwich in Worcestershire, where his parents were heavily involved.
Of course, he was here as a little boy with Waiting for Godot, and he used to operate our spotlights for us, our roving spotlights. But then he grew too big and they couldn't get in the box, so that was it. But yes, he's one of our own.
Rick Mayall made his breakthrough with the character Kevin Turvey. He wasn't from Droitwich, but nearby Redditch, because it was funnier.
Do you know how much it costs to go to America? 96 quid, that's how much. Where am I going to get that kind of money?
And he went on to star in The Young Ones, Bottom, Filthy Rich and Cat Flap, and make scene-stealing appearances in Blackadder.
It's me! Flash by name, Flash by nature. Hooray! Where have you been? Where haven't I been? What? But I'm here now!
He persuaded somehow, I don't know, got to the makeup people and the hair people and arranged to have this extraordinary blonde wig made full of seashells, which he hadn't asked for. Nobody never told anybody. And he walked onto the set and the audience literally gasped. They thought, who is this guy? He's so good looking. He's so sexy. He's so odd. And he just basically wiped the floor with everybody.
Well, it's more than half a century since Rick Mayall actually trod the boards in his hometown of Droitwich, which is why they've decided to host this comedy festival here and honour him and his memory.
They're getting ready for the busiest week the town's seen in generations.
With the festival, I think it's really given everyone a sense of ownership of Rick and to really embrace him and say he's one of ours and give us something to be proud of.
They're billing it as the country's most unconventional comedy festival, which is fitting as it's named after one of its most unconventional stars.
Rick had an essential star quality, which was kind of unique. I mean, his star quality was absolutely his own. I mean, I've been fortunate enough to work with some great talent. None have had the quality Rick had.
So long, suckers! Next time you get bored of your lives, give me a call.
Phil Mackey, BBC News, Droitwich.
Love her. The comedian Helen Lederer was a friend and co-star of Rick Mail. She joins us now. Morning, Helen, alongside comedian Shafrat Khorsandi, both of whom are performing at the festival. Hello, Shafi, as well. Lovely to have you both with us. Helen, we've spoken to you. You've been on the sofa when we've been remembering. Yeah, it's wonderful having you with us. Remembering working with Rick Mail. So now this festival's finally happening. What are you most excited about in terms of celebrating his life?
Yeah, it's quite extraordinary. I think it's unheard of. It's brilliant that Chappie's going to be there as well. Greg Davis, the younger people. So I'm probably the oldest person there in the whole festival. But the festival is going on for about a week. And it's not to statue, as it has been said. It's brought everyone together. I don't think this has ever happened. And lots of free events, but also it's bold. And as we saw in the film, just celebrating Rick's outrageous originality and how he helped other people, and the charisma and unique one-off, need it, celebrate, laugh.